is going to go by regardless in your life. So don't ever feel like you're too old or it's too late or you're too far behind in life. The only time you will be too late in life is when you're dead. And it's like, why wait then? Welcome or welcome back. It's your favorite mental health specialist, Ty Guidance. And yes, that is what we're going to be talking about in today's video. With that being said, because healing is not a one size fit all and there's no right or wrong way to do so, always and only take what resonates as well as leave the rest. So if it's not for you, don't force it. Let it fly. Take what resonates, leave the rest. But most importantly, grab your pens, grab your paper, and be prepared to take notes. This video is going to be slightly different. It's going to be more motivational. So if you're new here, once again, I'm Ty Guidance, your favorite mental health specialist, aka your favorite auntie, here to inform and motivate and educate you guys as a naturopathic physician. If you don't know what that means, you can click my about in my description. It will have that good information for you. But back to the video. All jokes aside, because it's December, because this is the last month of 2025, now is not the time to self-reflect and project and deflect negativity. Now is the time to be self-reflecting and projecting and receiving positivity. So in order for us to self-reflect and to evaluate how far we have come, the first thing I want you to be mindful of is ask yourself, how are you feeling? Like, check in with yourself today when you're seeing this. And let me know in the comment section, like, how have you been feeling? Like, how has the year of 2025 affected you? What have you learned? It's really important that we have moments and we sit with ourselves, because you make time for everything else. Like, we're not going into 2026 being sad and being depressed and being insecure or not knowing who we are. Like, no, we're nipping that in the butts, okay, in the month of December. Because it's like, you're only one person. So the second thing to just be mindful of, and I just wanted to, elaborate so you have this good energy, is knowing how far you've come. Like, if you were to realize how this year went and you realize what was in your control, what wasn't in your control, all you could do is just learn from situations and people, places, and things. Like, just because things maybe weren't the best in like January, February, doesn't mean that June, July, and August has to continue to be that way. Like, just because we're having a bad day doesn't mean we have to drag it out throughout the entire year. And the only reason why a lot of people are dragging their bad days throughout the entire year is because you're not making time for yourself. You're not following me, your favorite mental health specialist. You're not going to therapy. You're not going to God. You're not going to the universe. You're not going to the ancestors. And I'm not here to force religion or spirituality. Take what resonates, leave the rest. But it's like, when are we gonna be like, you know what, I don't want my life to be the same how it was the past 20, 30, 40, 50 years? When are we gonna come and sit with ourselves and realize we just have to be responsible, we have to be accountable, and we just have to be vulnerable? Why is that so hard? If you want your life to change, I'm speaking from experience, you guys, I had to sit with myself. I had to have these conversations with myself, with my source, okay, amen, ashe, right? And realize I made certain choices. Some were good, some were bad. At the end of the day, I said and I did what I did, and I can't go back in time. And me having resentment towards people, places, and things is stunning our growth. And this is why a lot of people feel like they're too old or they're too late. And it's just like, no, you don't have to be paralyzed. You don't have to stay stuck in your trauma. Because if we're being honest, that's what it is. That's why a lot of people suffer from PTSD and have resentment. When I went through certain things in my life with certain people, places, and things, I knew that if I did not continue to move forward on in my life, I would have been resentful towards certain individuals. And it's not to say or to condone or justify their nasty and disgusting behavior, okay? But it's just like, hey, I cannot allow one person or even a group of people to affect my entire life. Like, are you mad? Are you crazy? Like, your entire life? You think one or a group of people have that much say-so and authority? Like, who are these people? Especially when they've caused the confusion, the corruption, and chaos? Absolutely not, no. So it's like, I have my moments. Yeah, I may have lost certain people and money and places and things, but it's like, that stuff is replaceable. You know what's not replaceable? Your youth, your time, your energy, your life. So it's just like you need to start expressing yourself. And that's gonna be the fourth thing. You need to seriously watch the videos if you haven't watched the videos already. You need to be seeking therapy. You need to be going to God, answers to the universe. You need to figure it out. You need to figure it out. If you don't have faith in something outside of you or bigger than you, you need to have faith and believe in yourself. And that's the reason why a lot of people feel like they're too far behind in life, because you're not faithful, if we're being completely honest. I should just label this video, to be honest. You're not faithful. In order to have faith, you have to become faithful. And in order to be faithful, you must have faith. You have to know. Like, you have to know that you went through some things, you lost certain things, you learned some things, but you can continue to move forward. So now, if you're wondering, well, it's not that easy, it's hard guidance, but I went through this, I went through that. Okay, so now what? What do we do now? Do you think it's fair to stop your life or shorten your life or be bitter or be angry and feel like, oh, it's too late and not become successful in this life when you have time right now? You think that's fair? Because I don't think it's fair. It's honestly, it's a disservice. It's a disservice and it's disrespectful to younger me. It's a disservice and disrespectful to your inner child. You think they would be happy? You think they would be proud of you? Little Ty, she deserves the world and she's gonna get the world. Why? Because she's allowed to. As long as she's not hurting and harming anybody, same thing with you. So now, what is the motivation? What is the reminder? How do we feel like it's not too late? First of all, we need to figure out, like I said, what do we want? Until you answer the following questions that I asked you in the beginning of the video, you need to decide, what are we gonna do now? Like, what are we gonna do moving forward? What do we want with ourselves? Because until you take the time, like how you're watching this video, you watch everything else, until you actually prioritize yourself, which is not selfish to do, you're constantly going to be confused. You're constantly going to feel like, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do this. The second thing you have to keep in mind is that you have to pull yourself up. You see, I can only give you so much information. Like, you're going to only have so many therapists and friends and people to confide in. Even with your God, ancestors, and universe, it's still up to you. You can lead the horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Faith without works is dead. You have to be willing to want to do better. It's so simple. Like, we as people, and I'm speaking from experience, you guys, make things so much more complicated than what it actually is. It's like, it's not that big of a deal. It's really not. If it's not health, disabilities, or like harm, like KILLING or MURDERING, like anything like crazy like that, like what's really going on in the real world, it could be solved, it could be fixed. But it's like, you have to be willing to work with what you have. And that's the fourth or third thing. Like, a lot of people are not willing to use what they have. A lot of people are embarrassed. Speaking from experience, you guys, in 2017, I had the idea to start this YouTube channel. This is my second YouTube channel. If you're OG, you will find my first one. I started my first YouTube channel at 22. I am now 28 years old. That's, how many years is that, you guys? Anyways, do the math for me. I can't think right now. I had the idea in 2017 to start a YouTube channel. I was going through stuff. I was living, if you guys didn't know, in Colorado at that time, by myself. No, a lot of friends, no, a lot of family. Never had a lot of community or support, if I'm being completely honest. I've only met a handful of genuine people. Long story short, I was going through things. I couldn't worry about, oh, people are going to talk about me or people are going to make fun of me. Like, who cares? That's what I wanted to do. And that's what I did. But then I had to make a new account because that's a different topic for a different video. We'll talk about that maybe. But it's like, do what you want to do in this life. And don't feel like, oh, you're too old, you're too late. Like, when I was 22 and I started, like I said, I was going through a lot of stuff, you guys. I was going through a lot of stuff. And I was by myself. But I said, you know what? I can't worry about people are going to talk about you regardless. And it's like, when you're really that girl, when you're out here doing things that people are afraid to do, or that guy, people are going to talk about you regardless. So it's like, you might as well be happy. Like, don't feel like you're too late. Like, I didn't have the same opportunities as the people I grew up with. Even in my family, I didn't have the same opportunities as people in my family or people I went to school with or people I knew in my community. So it's like, why would I compare myself to them? I'm not too far behind in life. At the age of 28, like, I'm doing what makes sense to me based off of what I had. Obviously, if you have the resources and the tools, you would do certain things, but even still, some people don't even do certain things. Like, people can have more than you can have less, you can have way none, it looks like, and people don't do anything. So it's just like, honestly, you guys, hold on, I just made this concoction thing. Ooh, it's spicy, it's so strong. I don't know if you guys can see this. I don't want to like spill. I don't know if you guys can you see this? It's like turmeric and these other spices, but yeah, like, I try to switch up the videos. I'm trying to make it entertaining, because when it comes to mental health and healing, like, it could be positive, it could be fun, it could be entertaining, but it's like, we gotta be for real. Like, I'm not going into 2026 with being depressed and all these we're not doing that. So it's like, if you want to be on the same page, which I need you to be on the same page, because why are you watching a video if you're not going to be on the same page? Yeah, other than liking and subscribing and always turning on your post notifications, I appreciate you like always. But like, yeah, I am going to challenge you guys, because I'm not going to make this video too long, because I have like other videos that I was supposed to post that I didn't post yet. But I'm challenging you guys to find a goal, make a goal, short or long term. And from now into the end of December, or however long, like 5 months, 6 months, accomplishing. I have already started one of my goals that I've had for 2026, and I'm going to accomplish it, because I'm willing to be where I am. Like, you have to be okay with where you are. If you want a car and you don't have a car right now, you have to be okay with taking public transportation. You have to be okay with walking. You have to be okay with carpooling. You have to be okay with shuttling. You have to be okay with getting a black car or somebody taking you. Like, you cannot be ashamed in order to do the things that you want to do. And honestly, speaking from experience, it doesn't matter how long it takes you to do something when you have to do it, especially if you're doing it by yourself. Especially if you were never like taught and shown certain things. Like me, what I'm doing, I didn't have a lot of representation. I had to figure it out myself. So other people who have not even sat at the table that I sit at can't face me. And that's the same thing with you. This doesn't mean that I'm not mindful or considerate of what is being said, because I don't think there's nothing wrong with criticism when it's efficient and effective. Other than that, it's just an opinion. So it's just like, friendly reminder, you're never too late. You're never too old, you're never too late. But it's like, the time is going to go by regardless. So it's like, the whole purpose of me saying that I started my YouTube channel is because I had to start over. I started in 2019. It's 2025. This is my second YouTube account for mental health. I had to start over last year, you guys. I was 27 last year. I don't feel like I'm too old or it's too late. Like, I see people in their like 60s, 70s, on 80s on TikTok. So if they're 60 and 70 and 80 years old on TikTok, why can't you? And I'm pretty sure if you're watching this, you're like my age, in your 30s and plus, if not like 18 to like 25. Like, why? You know? Why are you? And the reason why I'm like taking pauses, and like I said, this video is like different, is because I need you to feel it. Like, when you watch these videos, like, yes, be inspired, yes, feel motivated, take notes, but it's like, take it seriously. Because if you don't take your life seriously, who's gonna be there for you? Like, of course I'm gonna be here for you, because I'm here for myself first. Like, I can't post these videos if I don't have this energy for myself. But like, I feel like if you're gonna subscribe to somebody and support them, it's mutual. Like, if I'm pouring into you, all I'm asking is that you pour into yourself. You feel me? But we're not making excuses. So if you want to talk and you're ready, make sure to follow for more. Guys, this is so strong. Book your service and your session. Follow me on all my social media platforms, and head to my Instagram and my TikTok. It's in the description. I'm about to go live talking about this. Okay, for the month of December, or book a service and a session if I didn't already say that. But it's like, it's only gonna be too late when you're not here no more, and you don't want to wait until you get to your deathbed and you're like, oh my gosh, if you have a deathbed, to be like, oh my god, I wish I could have done this. No, We need to watch other videos. We need to talk about the trials and tribulations. We need to cry. We need to yell. We need to grieve. We need to shout. We need to rest. But we need to move forward. We don't need to be bitter, angry. Let the past go. The best advice I can give you is to let the past. Because once you let it go, you start living your new reality. And of course, is it going to happen in 24 hours? It all depends on divine timing. But more likely than not, excuse me, it's gonna take time. It's a process. Excuse me. But it's like, if you want something, it doesn't matter. Like, if you know, like, for your birthday you're gonna get something that you've been asking for, would it matter when your birthday came or not? Like, the timing of when it shows up? That's what you need to ask yourself. Like, doesn't matter if it takes you 3 years or 4 years or you're 50. Like, why does it matter? And it's like, to who? Like, comparing yourself to who? I'm being honest with you guys. I don't care about people that I know who are not anywhere doing the things that I want to do. If I'm being completely honest, like, they're not people I'm like, oh, I need to compare myself to them. I need to compare myself to people I went to school with. I need to compare myself to people in my family. All tea, all shade. They're not doing anything I want to do. Because, you know, like, now if people are in a position and they're doing what you're wanting to do, like I said, you could take the advice, but it's like, don't ever feel like you're too old or allow people to make you feel bad about the things you went through, because trauma does change people. And it's like, life is not fair, I'm gonna be honest, for a lot of people. So it's just like, if you're already in a situation where your life wasn't fair, like you grew up in dysfunction, you grew up in poverty, you grew up around narcissistic people, or you had to grow up and be independent really early, or you grew up having to do all these things, you never had time to just exist and be yourself and figure out who you are and what you want. Like, you already had like baggage. So that's another reason why I feel like it's never too late to do anything in life, because it's like, people don't know what you go through behind the scenes. Like, nobody on this internet. And that's why I come on here, you guys, and I make these videos so comfortably, and I always will, and I have the same energy in real life. That's why I come on this internet and I say what I say, and I say it with my chest, and I can stand on it, because it's just like, who are you supposed to be? It's not too late. Because guess what? This whole year, I've been very consistent. 2, 3 years, 5 years from now, everything's gonna work out how it's supposed to. And I'll have nothing to prove. So that's the main reason why I feel like it's never too late to do anything if you want to do it. So I hope this motivated you. I hope you found this entertaining. If not, let me know what you guys want to talk about. Let me know what you guys want to talk about. I try to switch it up. I try to make it a little bit more entertaining and try to show a little bit of personality, because once again, this is an educational content. So we're here to learn. When you watch these videos, you're going to learn. You may cry. You may feel sad. And then you're going to feel better. Like, that's the vibe. Okay? Love you. Bye. But let me know. Like I said, let me know what you guys want to talk about. But head to TikTok, because I'm heading to TikTok as soon as I end this video. Okay? Love you. Bye.